let's be on our way. So it's going to be a bit of a distance from here into uncharted territory, actually. May need to defend myself, or at least keep myself safe. Yeah, but some people never learn. Some people think that they can outdo the ones that came before. I mean, we are living in that situation as we speak. Yeah, there are alpacas roaming around here and we can fight them, but they don't attack us, so we won't bother attacking them. I can do this. I know I can. Cheer on Wuk Lamat as she marshals her courage to attempt the harrowing task of capturing a wild alpaca. And just as the snow begins to kick in, and also that's not the button I meant to press. I want to hit the cheer button. Wherever it is, here we are. Can you outrun the blizzard?
Good luck there, Promise!
Thanks. I'll need it. Truth be told, still not sure about alpacas. I'd rather not go near one if I can help it.
But you have to.
But if I'm to rule this nation, then I'll need to learn how to live with them. Tural is their home too.
Are you all set?
Right. I'm off.
Show us how it's done there, Wuk. Going in with a whole head of steam and a big, huge axe on her back.
So, shall we head back to the ranch, or...?
I'm staying here.
Alright.
As will I. Wuk Lamat is alone in this. The least we can do is stand watch and await her return.
Oh, what about you, Aaronville? Oh, inspecting the ground for something?
It may be a while yet. Help me pitch the tent.
Stands. I had no idea where we're staying the night, but okay. Yeah, I guess we better pitch it and get inside before it really starts to snow. And so, later that night...
Trust a gleaner to come prepared for anything.
What's a gleaner?
Someone whose job it is to travel the world and procure uncommon things for their employers. Erenville specializes in finding animals, I believe.
Yeah, it's not often we see him without his backpack
But
on.
aren't you a Shaitana from Shak Tural? Why did you cross the salt?
Yeah. What do you tell us?
When I was much younger, the thought of leaving Tural never even occurred to me. But then, some years ago, my mentor tasked me with a difficult hunt. Something I could never find, she said, so long as I clung to the familiar. She suggested that I leave home, leave Tural, and join the Gleaners of Sharlian. As one of their number, I could experience the world, immerse myself in myriad cultures and customs, see the many faces of nature. And once I had learned what is truly important, I would find that which I seek. My younger self took those words to heart, and off I went to become a gleaner.
Her words alone moved you to leave behind everything you'd ever known? You must have great respect for your mentor.
As it happens, gleaner work was much to my liking, and I all but forgot why I had pursued it in the first place. Yet, events conspired to put me back on the trail I'd abandoned.
No.
Wait, are you saying you were tasked with finding the City of Gold?
I was. And though my hunt is now entangled with the right of succession, I mean to see it through.
Well, that's fascinating.
Well then, I understand completely. We all have our reasons for seeking the Golden City. Which is all the more reason for us to work together.
Just so.
Yeah, that may be the first time we've seen him smile ever. And so, next day.
She should have been back by now. What if something's happened to her? We need to tell Tobli and arrange a search party.
Wait. Do you hear that?
Yep, that is what we were hoping for. Not just capturing an alpaca, but riding it too.
I did it.
It only took you all night. Yeah, she's clearly exhausted.
You're utterly spent, and small wonder.
You know, were you trying to find another one of those
Well
gold
done,
ones?
Third Promise.
The ranch isn't going anywhere. Take a rest in the tent.
I think I will. Thank you all for believing in me.
Well, we're glad we could help. Alright, Mablu, let's go ahead and speak with you to complete this quest. I'm so relieved the Third Promise came back to us safely. And the alpaca she tamed is a healthy-looking beast. Surely this will be enough to satisfy the feat of gold. Let's hope so. So we'll take our nearly a million experience points, 1,260 gil, plus the choice of dye. We have Ice Blue, Raptor Blue, and Cactuar Green. I think strictly for the environment that we're in, we'll take the green one. Yeah, let's have a look at this fine specimen that Wuk has corralled. Yeah, it may not be the fancy golden one that Zeralja got, but I'd say she did a pretty good job. And so, with that in mind, let's go ahead and speak with Mablu again to take on the level 90 main story quest entitled Knowing the Pelupelu. Mablu is minded to rush ahead to the village. Wuk Lamat still seems a bit unsteady on her feet. Hardly surprising after she spent the night chasing alpacas. You know what will melt away fatigue like magic, though? Mate tea! I'm surprised he didn't say mezcal. I'll run to the ranch and get a pot brewing. That way you can take your time and the tea will be ready when you arrive. As Mablu so wisely suggested, we shall set a slower pace for our exhausted Third Promise. Yeah, she may need to ride the alpaca all the way back. And so, away they go. I will reunite with you there after getting the armor back off. Alright. Let's go and find our little ranch hands. Hey there, Mablu. Yeah, I guess we're still waiting for everyone. Come back ahead of the others, did you? I should hurry along with the tea then. Wuk Lamat can't be that far behind. And so, later in the day, Oh, that tea is really magical. I feel better already. I see you become more comfortable around our fuzzy friends. Watching this one taught me a lot about alpacas, what grasses and fruits they eat, and what sounds they react to. They're adorable little quirks. I guess I've grown kind of fond of them. I'd say then this mission was a success, if nothing else for them for that. Welcome back, Third Promise. Accomplished the feat of gold, have you? Yeah, a day later, but we did do it, right? Yes, there is no mistaking a Valley Alpaca. And so, I commend you on your success. Well done. Yes, we did it. And so, I'd say we're off to a good start then. Although I couldn't find a shiny one like Siralja did. Yeah, that was a pretty high bar that he set. I'd be surprised if you had. Golden alpacas are born once every few decades. They're elusive solitary creatures that are rarely seen, much less captured, thanks to their innate physical and magical gifts. Only a single other person is known to have caught one before, that being Galul Jaja himself. Papa was chasing alpacas too? So my grandfather's stories say. Yeah, let's learn about that. It was before the founding of Tuliolal, in a time when the mountain giants, the Yokui, held our people in thrall. Like that, huh? Compelled by their overlords, the forebears would ride their alpaca mounts to the highlands to deliver gifts of food and other tributes. Those were wretched days to hear grandfather tell it. Then along came the young Galul Jaja, yet unburdened by the mantle of Dawnservant. Our people were amazed by this imposing two-headed figure equal to the Yokui in stature and puzzled by his entourage of mismatched companions. Some trembled in fear, believing a new conqueror had come. Yet Galul Jaja showed no such inclinations. He sat and spoke with us, sipping from the cups of mate tea we offered him, and grew somber when he learned of our plight. Yeah, look how happy he is, or more specifically how they are. None could have anticipated what their visitor decided to do next. Galul Jaja ascended the cliffs to face the giants and free the Pelupelu from the Yokui's subjugation. And look how happy they are. He then turned an appraising eye upon our riders and proposed we take to the road to peddle our beverages. The suggestion seemed obvious for one who traveled as he did and went intent on fostering enmity between the clans. Which brings us back to now. So it was that a few words from Galul Jaja transformed us into a clan of itinerant merchants. I've never heard the Bon Papa forged with the Pelupelu spoke of in that way before. This saga is not so detailed. Then you may not know that Galul Jaja sought a short-footed guide for his trek up into the highlands. Thus did he capture a golden alpaca. So both my brother and my father caught the rarest of creatures, while an ordinary one was the best that I could manage. The feat required no more than that, Third Promise, and you brought back a perfectly wonderful beast. Yeah, look how happy he is. Mablu's right, you're a perfectly wonderful beast. If anyone's ordinary, it's me. Are those doubts sinking in? Not only did you accomplish the feat of gold, you also made many trades and brought joy to many people in true Pelupelu fashion. I surely doubt your sibling could have achieved the same results. Yeah, he would have been more imposing than anything. You should be proud of the accomplishments which have earned you your keystone. And so, now, Wuk has one of her own. Yeah, go ahead and accept it, young lady. You're on the board. So this is what they look like. Go on, set it in the tablet. Yeah, let's have a look. So that's what it looks like. A perfect fit. That leaves 6 more. You're well on your way, Third Promise. We'd have been lost without you, Mablu. Thanks to you, I learned so much about the Pelupelu and your customs. It might seem obvious, but I've come to realize the importance of properly knowing something. It was because I didn't understand alpacas that I was uncomfortable around them. I'm thankful to you as well, Wuk Lamat. You've given me the courage to say what I wasn't sure I could ever say. Which brings us to now. Tobley, I want to leave the ranch and become a merchant. I appreciate everything you've done for me, and I've loved every moment caring for the alpacas. But this is something I need to do. I need to walk my own path and make my own trades. And your thoughts on this, Tobley? As your parent, allow me to say one thing. I've always tried to give my warriors' lives filled with as much happiness as I can provide, yet never once have I wanted you to have that be the only happiness that you knew. You have my blessing to walk any path you choose, Mablu. It gladdens me to hear that you found a calling you wish to pursue with such passion. You will make an exceptional peddler, I'm sure of it. Mission accomplished for you too there, Mablu. Thank you, Tobley. What did I tell you, Mablu? Yeah, you both accomplished something today. There's one last thing I can help you with, Third Promise. You need to find the Golden City, right? That's the end goal. Then I suggest you talk to the Yokui. Yeah, and where we can we find them? They once ruled over far more than just Okapacha and the Pelupelu. 1,000 years ago, they were the overlords of Yogg-Toral and all of its peoples. During that era, the Pelupelu were commanded to search for a city of gold. They scoured every corner of the continent but never found any trace of that fabled place. But even if they didn't find anything, what could the Yokui have to tell us? Yeah, this is all information we need to hear. They may not have found it, but the fact that they thought to look for it at all makes me curious. Perhaps there's value into delving how the legend continues? Or originated, rather? We lose nothing from asking the question. Besides, if we are determined to follow the path of this saga, we'll be visiting the giants eventually. Yeah, imagine that will be a road we'll have to get to. Yeah, that's gonna be pretty far away. Oh, Kral! I have a question I've been meaning to ask, and since we've finished with the feat, where did you acquire that earring? Oh, you're curious about the clover? My earring? Do you recognize it? Yes, pieces just like it first became fashionable in Yogg-Toral around 20 years ago. Since then, it's become common to wear one as a charm for safe travel. Is that so? 20 years ago. Right about the time my grandfather made his journey. Yet the Dawnservant implied the earring was connected to the Golden City in some way. Surely there was more to its significance than simple fashion. If you want to know how it first came to be crafted, I could try to find out. Seeing as it's a regular seller for many merchants, I'm curious to learn about it myself. I would appreciate that very much. Thank you. Jumping feet first into the peddler business, eh, ma blue? Yeah, and with a smile on her face. Right then, let's head back to Tuliolal and get ready to search for the next elector. Yeah, because our business here as far as this main story is now finished. Farewell for now, and thanks for all your help. I will become Dawnservant, so make sure you set aside your best mezcal for the occasion. And thus, we are on our way. She has a fearsome opponent in that brother of hers. He even brought back a golden alpaca to heal. But you've heard Sevoljal's supporters talk. They might see opportunity in his expansionist ambitions, but they find the man himself intimidating. Terrifying, even. So what do we do? Whereas I've grown to love Wuk Lamat, everyone she meets will come to love her too, and that's why she'll win the throne. You might be right, Ma Blue. You might be right. And so, with mission accomplished, it is time for us now to make the journey back. Let's speak with Wuk Lamat. It feels good to have the feet of gold safely under our belt, even if my victory pales beside Suraja and his shiny golden alpaca. I know I shouldn't let it bother me, and gods know you've all been so supportive, but I want to be strong, or wise like my brothers, to be a promise that people respect. Which is not likely if I stand here carrying on and on about things. Let's move on. Back to Jabal Tai with us. The contest has hardly begun. Indeed. So, back to Tuliolal. Where the rain has kicked in. So, back over to Bayside Bevy. And let's go ahead and speak with Wuk Lamat to complete the quest. And just like that, we found an elector and won our first keystone. I knew I was right to trust your instincts. Come on, let's keep things moving and march onwards to Kozama Uka. Chances are good we'll find an elector there as well. Before we do anything, however, we should see what your patient Hanu friend has to say. Yeah, he's been here for a while. He's been here all night. So we'll go ahead and take our near million experience points and 1,243 gil. And so, there it is. One half of the journey to get the first set of keystones is done. Now we just have to get the other half done by going to aid this helpful Hanu. And I can imagine he really wants to stay dry, so we'll give him some time to get out of the rain, and so will we, because we're just past 2 hours. So I think we'll go ahead and bring the stream to a close here, but thanks to all of you guys for coming out to show your support tonight. It was really great to see you. So as far as the next stream is concerned, I will be back on Thursday nights. This Thursday night at 8 PM. I plan to do so as far as Thursdays are concerned for the next few weeks at least. So it'll be Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays at 8 PM that I will be hosting these streams for you guys. So with that, I'd like to thank everyone for watching the continuation of Let's Play Final Fantasy XIV Dawntrail live here on Twitch. See you guys back here again Thursday night as we make our way to Kozama Uka to help out the helpful Hanu Hanu. So, thank you very much everyone for watching, and until next time everyone, may you ever walk in the light of the crystal.